I want to share with you, like in this nest time, God gives to man, gives to every one of us, one of the greatest gifts that he ever gives us. I'm just being real for you, because he knows this time is limited. He knows that he is not going to keep you here forever. So you know what he does while you're on this nest? Under his wings, right? You know what he does? He does it like, I know he did it for me. I know he did. So I'm just going to assume he's going to do it for all of us, because he don't want us flying around blind, right? He's got purpose and destination for us. Here's what he does. He just spreads them fingers for like them feathers for a second. Just like he protecting us, but then he spreads the feathers for us that we might peek out and see the destination of like, oh, that's what you made for, son. Like, that's what I'm growing you for, because that's where you're going. And he just shows us a glimpse. He gives us a vision. He gives us the gift of our destination. And baby, it changes everything. All of a sudden, we're like, okay, look, how we get out this nest? Like, what are we going to do next? Like, oh, give me some more food. I got to get stronger. I got to be able to fly. Why? Because I'm going over there. I can't stay here no more. That's where he showed me I'm going. And I got to go. And there's an urgency that's put inside of us. There's a fire that is stoked up. And we'll go through anything because we fell in love with where we're going, because we can't settle for where we're at. And when you fall in love with where you're going, you'll endure anything to get there. Feel me? It's almost like flying. You ain't got to, how do you say it? How you say it? If you want a kid to do great in something, have him fall in love with that thing. Like if he wants to be a pilot, have him fall in love with the airplane. And he'll go through whatever costs to become that pilot. But if you're just going to sit down and make him go through academia and do it, he's going to burn out and hate it. Why? Because he ain't in love with where he's going. So he won't endure whatever he got to go through. I guess a better way to put this is, like, think of your spouse. If you fall in love with your spouse, you'll go through anything for better or worse because you're in love with the end of it, right? You're in love with the spouse. You want to be rocking chairs at 90, screaming at each other because you can't hear. Like, what? Like, but you fell in love so long ago that you walked through thick and thin together, like she was your ride or die for 60 years, and all of a sudden, like, that is how that happens. That's how endurance happens. That's how perseverance happens. That's how you get to your destination. You fall in love with where you're going, what you want. Like, that's how I know my marriage with my wife is gonna last. I want to be next to her at 90 screaming at her, and I want her to scream back. Feel me? Because that's what I saw her grandparents do, and I fell in love with it. That's what I want to be. So I'll endure whatever I got to endure to get to that point. I fell in love with it. And that's what God gifts us with in this basket time. He spreads those feathers and he gives us our destination. He gives us with a vision of what I have born you for, son. Why I have put breath in your lungs. Why I let your feet hit the floor. This is where I need your heart to seek after. Fall in love with where I have for you to go. And you'll go through whatever you got to get through to get there. It is the greatest gift that he can give you in this basket time. Now here's the thing. You may see it, but God may have just like up part of them feathers real quick for you, and ain't nobody else in that basket around you see it. And they thinking you crazy. Listen to me, I've been there, and I've done that. But you know you can't unsee what God showed you. It bore in your heart. It witnessed to you something that has always been in there. Like what you've been born for has been shown to you. And it doesn't matter what these guys think. It doesn't matter what they say. It ain't their destination. It ain't their vision. It's yours. It's your gift from God. And he let you see it that you might fall in love with it and endure anything because you do love it to get there. Because he's got purposes in place. When he takes you out this basket, he's got destination for you. He don't want you flying in circles, wasting your strength, wasting your power, wasting your life. He wants you headlong, like a laser beam, one direction, doing whatever you got to do to get there.